In this video, we are going to be analysing BYND, ticker BYND. So this is an interesting one. We are up over 12%. We have seen the market up to date, and really it's just basically followed the same move as the overall market, but it's just trading at a much higher beta, at least for today, because obviously the overall market's only up around 2%. But we are seeing BYND up 13. So again, we saw the same thing on Rightade. If you want to check the analysis on this, we did do one earlier, just because they're all moving at extremes compared to the market. Now, we're going to get straight into the technical levels, but one thing I do want to note is you can see we do have a resistance at around, I believe that's 1410. So 1410 is actually here. We'll place that on the intraday chart just to give you a clear view of what statistical mean actually means, because we don't usually actually see too many stocks, at least in this market, trading around this level. But this is how we expect stocks to react. We come in, we fade. As you always expect coming into a deviation, you at least expect a pullback. Even if it's not a reversal, you at least expect a pullback. And that's usually an easy way to trade. You can have tight stops. You can look for usually 2 or 3 to 1 risk to reward on those kind of trades. But then we ended up breaking through. But really, we never got that good confirmation. I mean, even if you check the RSI, we were trading at a divergence. Just showed all quite weak. And we can see our closest resistance on a longer term time frame is at $26, so we can't really trade off these levels in the near future because we still would require at least 100% increase to kind of get to that level. So instead, what we will do is we'll cut down to the shorter term time frame, a 20-day on the left, we'll put a 30-day on the right, and then we can give you some more accurate levels to kind of where we are trading now. Actually, we'll do a 10-day, as you know, yeah, we will do a 20-day 1 hour and a 30-day 1 hour we'll do. And you can actually see these levels are actually exactly the same. Oh, that's because I did a 20-day over there. So we'll do a 30-day. There we go. Okay, now the charts make more sense. So what you can see, obviously, we have had a bullish move on BYND today. And there's 2 key levels to be noting. You've got the $14.30 and the $14 support. So what you saw is you basically broke through, you've tapped that resistance, and now you're tapping the support on the first deviation. So now this zone is very key because what we can see is, well, we are basically just consolidating in this area. But what this will show you is if we can break above 1430, come back to, or break above it, come back to test it as a support and it holds, more likely we would expect a more bullish move, and we could expect a move as a minimum to around $14.90. On the other hand, if we end up breaking this 50 EMA support, as well as breaking below the $14, coming back to retest it as a resistance, and you see selling pressure kick in, this would indicate we are going to continue down, and what supports will we be paying attention to, and our closest support is $13. So this would be our short-term trade plan on something like BYND, and then just going out to further levels, we would be looking at $16, $16.50, $17 as upper resistance levels. And just to give you some quick supports, we would also be paying attention to $12 and $10, $11, and yeah, still at $10 as those key supports. So again, there's a lot of levels there. You don't need to pay attention to all of them. We only ever pay attention to basically where we are now. So between the 14 and the 1440, what side are we going to break out to? And then you can play the direction. Wait for the retest, play the direction. Wait for the retest, play the direction. And that's all we're looking at on BYND. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out one of these 2 analysis videos.